I'll be showing you today how to create an eye as well as eyelashes and eyebrows. So first of all, you want to make sure you put your image inside of your artboard. So if this wasn't here, for example, I would eliminate that, and the first thing I would do is go to File, go to Place, and then I would click on my Downloads folder and I would select the eye, the picture of the eye. Then I would click it and drag it and make it nice and large. Now the first thing is that I need to make the opacity a little bit more of a light shade, usually about 50%, like so. And then the next thing that I need to do is I need to lock the photo in place. So I'm going to go to Object, and then I'm going to go to Lock Selection. So now I have it locked in place, so it's not going to move. And now I could begin creating the curvature in the eyeball. Make sure that your fill is no fill, and then the stroke is black. Also, this should be 1 point is good enough. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start creating the eyeball. So we want to use actually the curvature tool. Okay, the curvature tool is what we're going to be using. So it's going to go like this. When I get to the edge right here, I like to double click. It's going to create a sharper edge. Makes for a better definition. And then I'm going to double click again here on this edge. Alright, so now that I have the eye, what I need to do is I need to create the rest of the eyeball here. So I'm going to kind of make like a giant U. I'm going to start out from the outside, and then I'm going to go inside, like so. And then I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to see that there is the pupil inside. So I'm going to continue with my curvature tool. This time I'm going to start over here. And then close it like that. And then the reflection of the eye, you see here, it's like a rectangular white part. So I'm going to use my pen tool for this because it's a little bit easier to draw straight lines with my pen tool. So I'm going to go like this, create the square. Alright, so now I'm going to zoom out. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the whole eye, like so. And then I'm going to eliminate these two lines that I don't need. So I'm going to go over here to the Shape Builder tool. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to press down the Alt key, and if I hover my mouse over this line, it's going to turn red. So now I just click on it and it'll erase, just like that. Alright, now I'm going to be coloring in the inside part of the eye. So in order to do that, I need to first select the whole eye, and then I'm going to go to the Live Paint Bucket tool right here. And I'm going to then start out with the white color to turn in this part of the eye white, also the middle part right there. And then I'm going to go do a dark brown in this brown area here, and then the pupil itself is going to be black, so it's going to go like that. Okay, so now that I have the eyeball, the next thing I'm going to focus on is the lashes. Now the eyelashes I like to use with the brush tool. You could go right here to brushes, or you could click on F5, and then that'll open up this panel right here. Now I like to go to the library here and then click on artistic and then artistic ink, and then you'll see a lot of different ones that you could use here. The one I like to use for the eyelashes and the eyebrows is this one right here called tapered stroke. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to make sure I click on my paintbrush tool, make sure that this is no fill, and then also this part needs to be select this second selection with profile 1 should be selected. That makes it so it's thin when you start, thicker in the middle, and then thin when it ends. Now the 1 point, this should actually be set to 0.1, and then you can hit enter. And then that'll give you a very thin stroke that you could use, as you see there. Okay, so then you're going to mimic what you see here, try to copy it as closely as possible, and you're going to, it's going to take time, so be patient with this because this does take time. If you want to make it look good, make it look realistic, it does take some time to make the eyelashes. also down here you want to make sure you do the eyelashes. Up here we have the eyebrows, and so you're going to use the same tool that we just used with the eyelashes, and we're going to go and create these thin eyelashes one by one. Okay, this does take time, so as long as you have a little bit of patience, you will be able to create some amazing eyelashes that look pretty realistic. So eventually, as you keep going and you create one after another one, you're going to make it look like this. Okay, so this should be the finished product. As you see right here, we could zoom in quite a bit and we could see the details there. Some of them, as you can see, they're a little smaller on the top, but you can see there is a lot of detail to all of these eyelashes and eyebrows. Okay, so we want it to look like that eventually. Alright, so that is the video for making an eyeball as well as the eyelashes and the eyebrows.